What's up, Diamond Dogs? Welcome back to the channel. Ted Lasso, Season 3, Episode number 9. Sorry for a little bit of a later release than normal. We're going through a little bit of a transition, and we'll get back on track soon. Nothing bad happened in Ted Lasso or anything. We're just, figuring out a little bit of schedule stuff.
Missed you!
But, yeah. Speaking of that, this has kind of turned into, our softball vlog, almost, that we've been giving updates about, and wanted to provide one last one. The rec season is over. We finished second place. We crushed in our first playoff game, and then we played in the championship game. We lost. The team we played just crushed the shit out of the ball, and it was just a difficult game.
But hey, we did get number 1 for the season.
We did. And the girls fought back. It was a great season. The manager of the team that we lost to and won the championship is a Ted Lasso fan, so the championship is in the family. So congratulations, Andy. So that is one fun positive thing. But yeah, it was a great season. Girls kicked butt, and our oldest daughter was a unanimous vote for Gold All-Stars. So on to that.
And she got most spirited, and I really, really, really loved being their team mom.
Yeah, it was a good time. So yeah, this kind of turned into our softball vlog, and there was an update for the rec season. Yep. Second place in the tournament, first place overall in the season. So success.
Yeah, bitch.
On to Ted Lasso, which that was a pretty wild episode. It was this idea of Paris and Ted thinking that Dr. Asshole was going to propose to his ex-wife, and
Dr. Asshole.
And he was kind of stressing out this whole time.
That would make him a proctologist.
Oh my
I'm
God.
just saying.
He's not a doctor of assholes. He's an asshole who is a doctor. Clarity.
Got it.
Yeah. So he was kind of stressing out, and his kid was there with him, and they were having a good time. And per usual, the Diamond Dogs coming in clutch and helping him out and getting through it. And you really see at the end of the episode, there was no ring on her finger, whether the proposal happened or not, or she was trying to hide it from Ted. You see this dude taking selfies of stuff and ignoring the kid, ignoring his girlfriend, not wife. It's just this dude sucks. I don't like him at all. I don't like the situation.
Yeah.
It's terrible. It makes Ted stressed out, and we don't want Ted stressed out. No. So
we love Ted.
Speaking of stress, there was a very stressful situation with Keely. There was some stuff that got leaked out, a video that we find out at the end of the episode that it was Jamie that it was sent to, and he used his password as his password, and he got hacked, and yeah, that sucks. And it just created this really big snowball of just a bunch of shit going on. The team's oh shit, one of our own got hacked. We got to delete all this shit off our phones. Colin got his phone jacked by Isaac, and Isaac saw some stuff that, he found out the truth about him, is what my assumption is, because they were all deleting personal stuff from relationships that they've had in the past. I'm wondering how Isaac's going to handle this. I don't think it's going to change anything, to be honest.
It shouldn't. There's,
I've been saying it a long time that I really feel that this team is going to 100% be supportive if they find out the truth about Colin's personal life. And again, it's Colin's decision to share if it comes out. So if he wants it out, he'll let them know the truth about everything. So that's just another interesting dynamic of another person knowing his personal preferences in his personal life. So we'll see where that goes. And it just really sucks. There were red flags, massive red flags about Jack, I feel from the beginning. The whole love bombing thing. And the fact that they went and had this, they were supposed to go to this polo event, and then they canceled because of the leak. It was clearly because of the leak. She won't say that that's why.
Jack is embarrassed of her and wants her to apologize, and Keely's I'm not gonna fucking apologize. I'm not sorry.
Wrote this really horrible PR letter saying that she regrets it and all this stuff.
And she doesn't. And good for her. You shouldn't fucking regret that shit, no!
And then they went and did some mini golf, and she introduced Keely as her friend. It's all right. That was the end right there. I
wasn't your friend last night when you were...
Exactly. Exactly. So she revised the statement, and Keely was still nah, man, I'm not going to do this. This isn't how I feel. I didn't do anything wrong. Someone attacked me or Jamie, because they took it from Jamie, and shared something personal that was meant for the eyes of one person. And I'm happy that she stood her ground there. I know it's going to suck to not be involved with this person anymore, because you were having fun. Yeah. You were having a good time. You had fun. You had a connection with someone that you liked. And unfortunately, they let you down. And that's the unfortunate thing about reality sometimes with human beings. People are going to let you down. It happens a lot, unfortunately. It sucks. Word. So hopefully she can move forward. I personally think that there might be an opportunity with Jamie, just because of the idea of this accountability that he's now feeling. The conversation they had was really sweet. And I think she sees a different version of him now. And I think he's grown as a person. And that's always kind of been like her thing about Jamie is like grow up, become a better person. And I think he's done that over the amount of time that we've had since, I guess, really since the reality show disaster. So,
oh my God.
I think there's a possibility for that. You don't agree with that, right? You think they'll just stay friends?
I don't know. I mean, Roy fucked up when he said something to Keely about the video.
Asking who it was for.
None of your fucking business.
That's tough.
Oh, God, don't.
He knew immediately.
How dare you? Yeah, like, as soon as it left his mouth, he was like, shouldn't have said that.
And that sucks, because you know Roy's got good intentions. It was
fucked up.
He was just curious. Yeah.
That's not, that's not for you.
That's a tough spot. Yeah. So, you don't think they're going to get back together? I'm leaning towards, I don't think it's like 100% guarantee type of thing. I think she's going to lean maybe in that direction. But again, this could be a really good time for her to be free, focus on work, and just have a good time with Rebecca.
She needs to get out of that circle and go find a different, I mean, not of friends, but like get out of those relationship circles and go just...
More personal time with Rebecca is always a good thing anyways.
Exactly.
So
that's what I'm talking about.
I thought Nate had a really good episode. He's like full on, got a relationship now. Him and Jade are doing good. They clearly have a good thing going right now.
They call each other girlfriend, boyfriend.
Yeah, and I think she really gave him a good perspective on the Ted situation because... ironic. Henry wanted to go to a soccer match, and the only one that was being played was, unfortunately, Nate's team. So they went to the game. It became like a headline, like, oh, Ted Lasso's at a West Ham game, and like, big deal. And she was basically telling him, like, you need to celebrate your victories. You need to, like, feel good about it. And pointed at the photo and was like, they clearly enjoyed your victory. And, like, you could tell when Nate saw them, he wanted to have a different reaction, but I feel like the bird eye is watching him. Rupert's got eyes on him for sure, so I feel like he needs to be careful.
Yeah.
But even while he was sitting with Jade, looking at the photo, like you could tell that there was a light in his eye. You could tell that he has a shift. And I think that this relationship is going to have another opportunity. I think it's going to be able to end on good terms.
Well, that's good.
And I think they have to play each other again, I would imagine. But I think Nate has come a long way since that situation. I think Rupert's obviously a bad influence because he like texted him like, I'll make sure that never happens again. Nate had something to say and then deleted it and was like, okay, good, or whatever he said. So I think Nate's coming around. I think Jade's a really good influence on him. And I think him and Ted are going to have a really good conversation at some point. At least that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, same.
So, you ready for this episode? See where it goes? Let's go. Football is life!
What's the music?
I don't know. They're having fun. Oh yeah, and Ted's plan's gonna work. Total football. Totally forgot to talk about the actual sport that they're playing. And the success they had.
Danny's face.
I mean, his excitement is always so great.
I didn't want to say it at the time because I'm trying to be less stuck in my fucking ways.
But...
I thought it was nuts to change our entire philosophy and style of play mid-season. But it's fucking great.
You know, they're having fun. We're having fun.
I love the crowd is there watching practice.
Talking about practice.
Not a game. Practice.
Nice pass. This is looking good. I like this.
That's off. Great job.
Woo! You hear that? Roy said y'all did a great job.
Beard.
Nice shot, mate.
Uh-oh.
Isaac?
Boyle, do you want to get a beer or something later? Have a chat?
No.
Isaac? I'm not trying to tell anybody how to live their life. If you don't want to accept it, I guess you don't have to. But, like, that's not up to you.
You're allowed to feel however you want. For me, what people do in their personal life, I don't care because it has no impact on me, my family, the people that are important to me. As long as you're not doing anything crazy and stupid and illegal.
And you're consenting adults.
But, I mean, Isaac's known him a long time.
Yeah, and then...
It doesn't change who he is as a person.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Hey, boss, you mind if I skip the press conference today? Michelle and I got these parent-teacher meetings I don't want to miss.
Of course, Ted. Family first.
We could have Roy do it. I know he hates that stuff, but he is really good at it.
You know, fine by me.
Great idea.
Look at you. Heartbroken, but still kicking butt.
Oh, I'm not heartbroken. It's more like heart bent.
I like that. It's a great title for a country song. I'm heart bent in my apartment, 'cause all that you left was your fart sound.
All right, goodbye, Ted.
I love that they were like letting him go, and then they were just
All
like,
of her farts.
Ted, stop.
Speak of the devil. So I need you to fill in for Ted at today's press conference, if that's okay.
Fuck no. I mean, why can't Ted do it? I mean, I'd love to.
Good answer.
That must have hurt his face to force that smile.
I heard that.
I love Roy so much. He's such a great character.
I want to know what the actress that plays Roy, I want to know how he feels.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I brought you lunch.
I'm surprised Derek gave you the time off.
He said it was fine. As long as I brought him back something with a West Ham logo on it.
Well, I can do that. That's the matter. Let's go.
Oh, heads up.
The official program. And actually, can just don't have that.
I only need one.
Oh, just keep him for next time. Rupert, hello. Jade, this is Rupert, my boss. And Rupert, this is Jade, my girlfriend.
Well, hello there.
Rupert, don't be a dick.
Jade, what a beautiful name.
Thank you. It's actually short for Jaded. My mother named me after her favourite aunt, but I don't care.
Hold on. I'd like to consider myself a bit of an amateur dialectologist. You are from south of Poland, right?
Yes, I'm from Nowy Sącz.
Ooh, would you look at that smile? Yeah, Jade, if this young man wasn't so brilliant, I'd say that you were out of his league.
This feels inappropriate. He gives me the creeps.
I mean, the problem is we know that he is. So even in what might be an innocent interaction, it just feels dirty.
Did you know that Ted wasn't doing his press conference today?
Yes. I asked Roy to fill in.
Ah, that explains it.
What?
That is not what I said, Gary.
Have you quote right here? You did say it, Coach.
Stay out of this, Lloyd. What I meant was that Joe Walsh, underrated, Jimmy Page, overrated.
Oh, Beard.
Are you out of your mind? Page could beat Walsh with one string.
What do you mean beat him? It's not a competition, man.
Is this all going live out to the public?
Stairway to heaven is a glorified fingering exercise, and you all know it.
So much passion.
Jesus.
I would love to take some questions. Come on, absolutely ask me anything. Yes.
Marcus Adebayo, The Independent. In your opinion, who's the greatest classic rock guitarist of all time?
Fucking no.
No comment. I like all of them.
The guy from Creed.
It's all right, don't start with me, Leslie. I panicked. Murder, I can't.
Oh, look, Roy not doing press is just Roy being Roy.
Oh, yes, well, I am sick of Roy being Roy.
Uh-oh.
So it's time for Rebecca to be Rebecca.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
God, she's
She's
amazing.
got that fast walk going.
Yeah, with the red bottom heels. Stop it right now, girl.
Oi! Kent, get your hairy ass into my office now!
Oh, no.
You done fucked up. I like how everybody's looking away.
Every single one of you knows my ass isn't hairy, yet none of you spoke up. And I will never forgive you.
I love it so much.
He's right. We're cowards.
What is going on with you, Isaac?
Folks still dissecting frogs in science class these days, or is it all just talking about the frog's feelings now?
Isaac knows.
That Ted's son is failing science. Scandal. How did he react?
Not good. He won't talk to me.
Give him a minute. You shouldn't have to, but some people need it. Don't forget, you've known your Kate for 20 years.
Much longer than that. Once I was out with my mum, I never looked back. But I hear you. Thanks, Trent.
Oh, that's very nice to have a mentor about it.
What the fuck is your problem?
Oh, shit.
You are! If I ask you to do a press conference, do the fucking press conference.
Sorry, I didn't realise it was a big deal.
So you just didn't do it. Is that the plan for the rest of your life? You're just going to walk away from everything the second it isn't fun or easy.
Oh, this feels personal.
What do you want, Roy? What do you really want?
I just want to be left alone.
Oh, bullshit, Roy. You want way more than that. You're just so convinced that you don't deserve anything good in your life that you'd rather eat a bowl of shit soup and then complain about the portion. Get out of your own way, man. Because this whole woe is me thing you've got going on is just fucking ponderous.
I love her so much. Is he getting turned on right now?
Is that all?
Yeah, that's it for now.
I don't know if that's where Roy's brain or other head went.
No, it's not. I'm just immature. I'm totally immature, and I automatically think of something naughty or inappropriate.
Unless you're the one getting broken down.
And then I'm absolutely, yeah.
I think it definitely struck a chord with him. I think it possibly hit the right note.
How are we looking for tomorrow?
Great. I think we should play without a goalie, you know, just to give him a chance.
I love it when you're cocky. Oh, baklava.
Oh, yeah, help.
Help yourself to my food.
So lovely to meet Kate.
Cool.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jade.
Oh, yes, cool, Jade.
Why do I feel like there was something previously went on with Jade and he's pretending to act like he doesn't know her? And that Jade also acted like she doesn't know him, because the way that they looked at each other was fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything there. I think it's just Rupert being Rupert.
I don't like Rupert. Rupert sucks.
Knock 'em dead, killer.
Well, I hope the kit man remembered to bring 11 body bags.
Hey, after the match, let's go for a drink. If you're up for it.
Yeah, that'd be great. Shall I invite Jade?
No, I was thinking it's just the two of us. A guy's night.
Yeah, he's gonna try and come between them because now he thinks that Jade is a distraction. Huh. Was that it? Is that what's probably going on?
Feels like that's a possibility.
Oh, it's Jack. She's saying that she's in Argentina for the next couple of months. I think our break is actually an up.
It's probably better off. She's wasn't right for you, Keely.
Go get him, Captain.
Seriously,
I don't,
Isaac?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my God.
Does he just feel like he was like betrayed with, like, how could you not tell me the truth? I would have your back kind of thing. It's like, I've known you for how long and you couldn't be honest with me. I wonder if like that's kind of where his mind's at.
Feel that heavy touch by Cook. Oh no!
A thoughtless punch by McAdoo and a Richmond goal kick becomes a Brighton corner. McAdoo lost concentration there.
Fucking numpty!
Oh, fuck off.
Hughes has the ball. He's looking for space. It's not there. He passes back to Matt. No!
Oh no.
Brighton are off! And just like that, Joey Miller puts Brighton up 1-0.
Isaac and
What?
they're they're both distracted in their own different ways right now.
Oh, this is slick. One touch passing around the area. Rojas is in!
Oh, so close.
You get that like build of anxiety real quick.
You're absolutely rubbish!
Wow, you're so supportive. Thanks. Jeez.
You're a disgrace to the badge! You're all playing like a bunch of fucking
What the fuck did you say to me? What did you fucking say to me?
Oh no.
This is unbelievable. We have no idea why, but he appears to be in a confrontation with one of the Richmond supporters.
I leave it! See how fucking way again! Isaac! Number 5!
Oh no. Red card.
What is going on?
Get the fuck out of here!
After all hell broke loose, halftime finally gets underway.
Dude, what is going on, dude? Like, yeah, like, this is deeply personal to him. Something is really upsetting him. I think Colin's gonna say something.
I hope Colin says something.
Isaac, what the hell happened?
One of our fans said some ignorant shit!
Okay, what'd they say?
I heard it. He said the F word.
If it helps, the fan has been removed. And I apologize for my dad.
What now?
He's trying to make a joke.
Sorry, not the time for jokes.
Yeah.
Oh.
What that guy said. inexcusable. But man, your reaction to it ain't gonna be taught in any Tibetan monasteries anytime soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now we're one man down. There's nothing we haven't had before.
It's just pooper.
Pooper.
Says,
I don't want to fucking ignore it. What if one of us is gay? Huh? We shouldn't have to deal with this shit.
Okay. He feels okay. He's making me emotional. Oh my God, Jamie, shut up right now. Sam. What's going on, Isaac?
No, get out, Roy. I don't need you to come in here. Just leave me alone. I fucked it up. Just fucking fuck off. Just leave me alone. I don't need to start yelling at me.
I'm not here to yell at you.
Guys, it's pretty obvious. Isaac's gay, right?
Does that the
10%
way...
of the population is homosexual, so it's not that surprising.
So there are probably more people in this room who are gay.
Jamie.
I'm flattered.
We don't need to discuss this any further. All Isaac needs now is our support.
All right, fellas, let's focus on the second half. Now, what we got...
Whoa. Hold on. Isaac's not gay.
I don't know what happened out there, but I do know whatever it was isn't what you're really angry about, is it?
What is happening, bud?
So then trust me, you've got to go deal with that, or you're going to fuck up whatever it is you actually do care about.
He's right, you know.
Oh, jeez.
The little things we get mad about are like snowflakes on a mountain. And if we wait too long, then we're just one sneeze away from an avalanche that will kill us all.
All right, Will, thanks for taking it dark.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
God.
So we're cool?
Of course.
Aw, yay.
You're gay. Big whoop. But we don't care, right, guys?
Yeah, Colin, we do care. When I was growing up back in Kansas City, I had a buddy named Stevie Jewell. Now, he was a huge Denver Broncos fan. But we were all growing up smack dab in the middle of Chiefs country. So he used to catch a lot of guff for it. Me, I told him it didn't affect the way I felt about him. I told him that I didn't care. And I didn't. But then in 97, 98, he had to watch back-to-back Super Bowls with the Denver Broncos in them all by himself. First one, he ate an entire 7-layer dip all by himself. Big old thing. And it just wrecked his stomach. Apparently, he destroyed the toilet in his parents' basement.
Thanks to a little too much there.
$9,000 worth of damage.
Oh my God.
The next year, he did the exact same thing, all by himself. He must have thought it was good luck or something. I don't know, because I wasn't there, because I didn't care. I should have supported him. I should have been at his house both them years, sharing that 7-layer dip with my friend while his garbage-ass team wins back-to-back Super Bowls.
Oh, God. Did you just compare being gay to being a Denver Broncos fan?
You know what? I did, and I regret it. Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, my God.
The point is, Colin, we don't not care. We care very much. We care about who you are and what you must have been going through.
Aww.
From now on, you don't have to go through it all by yourself.
That's what I expected.
You got us, mate. We got you.
I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Ugh.
We do have a second half of a match to play. Coach, what we got?
Playing a man down. What do we do differently?
Absolutely nothing!
Okay. All right, Captain, count us off.
Oh, wow, that's me, yes. Don't know what to say. I'm honored to be your captain. I love you guys so very much.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, I love this so much.
That's exactly what I would have expected. They're gonna have his back. They're gonna support him.
Better or worse than you imagined?
The second best way it could have gone, I think. The best way being the entire team confesses that they're gay too, and we get to be on the cover of Oprah's magazine.
Oh my god.
What's Isaac going through, though?
Yes! And Richmond have done it!
Oh, yay!
Behind an inspirational turn from Colin Hughes, assisting both goals in a man-of-the-match performance.
Not just one, two.
The Welshman played like a man reborn.
A goal down, a man down. The Greyhounds scored twice in the second half, but the real fireworks were at half-time when Richmond's captain, Isaac McAdoo, went into the stands.
Just like his last name, McAdoo.
In fairness, I wanted to do that a few times myself, Jeff.
Yeah, but you didn't, Clinton, because you're not a psychopath like McAdoo.
All right, shut up.
You do not go into the stands. I don't care what was said, and that's why McAdoo wasn't captain when I was there.
Oh, fuck off.
Come on, he makes Roy Kent look like Bambi.
Fuck off.
What was he thinking?
He's in big trouble.
Guy probably deserved it, though, right?
Absolutely.
No doubt. I hope his kids shiv him in his sleep.
Oh, damn.
May!
He was a dick to my niece Claire once. No way!
Not Claire.
Fucking prick!
Their ride or dies all the way.
Oh, damn it. This fucking thing. He's going to try and break up. Yes. He thinks that Jade is a distraction. He's going to try and break them up.
Hey, Nathan. Let me introduce Kelsey and Libby.
Other way around.
Well, I'm still Rupert, and this is Nathan Shelley, the Wonder Kid.
Hi.
So the girls will be joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Do the right thing, Nate.
Thought it was a guys' night.
Well, yes, trust me, it is.
Nate, stand
Oh,
up for
actually,
yourself.
Rupert, I'm so sorry. I need to leave. Long story. I wanted to come and tell you in person.
Nate, you got to run out of there, bud. Good job, though.
Definitely the right decision.
Congratulations, Ted. That's 8 wins in a row.
You know I don't care about winning or losing.
8 wins in a row. Nice.
How you feeling about the win streak, Roy?
No way. Do not come near me with that shit. You never talk about a streak.
Who?
My grandparents were happily married for 51 years because they never said a fucking word to each other.
All right, slow down.
Congrats. Another one.
Oh!
Yeah, all right. You got me today. 5 o'clock Shadowhead.
Coach Kent, do you or the organisation condone what Isaac McAdoo did today?
What a stupid fucking question. Of course we don't. What Isaac did was awful. He was lucky he only got a red card.
Okay, so why did he do it?
When I was first coming up through Sunderland, there was an old-timer on the team. He and his wife were about to have their first kid, so during training one day, I made a joke that statistically, I was probably the real dad. He went fucking nuts. He battered me. I couldn't play for 6 games. He got booted off the team. And after that, no club would go near him. Then in the summer, I bumped into him in a pub and I got the chance to say sorry for my stupid fucking joke. And he got to tell me he and his wife had lost the baby. A month before all that went down. He hadn't told anyone, kept it all inside. Look, I get that some people think if they buy a ticket, they've got the right to yell whatever abusive shit they want at footballers. But they're not just footballers, they're also people.
It's true.
And none of us know what is going on in each other's lives.
God damn, this is hitting hard. Shit.
So for Isaac to do what he did today, even though it was wrong, I give him love. And as for why he did what he did, that's none of my fucking business.
It's none of yours either.
Oh my God.
Let's talk about Colin Hughes.
Yeah, he's a hell of a player and a great man. I think we've underused him.
I think you're right.
Glad we agree. I prefer you to old Trent.
Oh, stop it.
You.
Made me think about comments on
Goblin
the
King? He
internet.
fucking called him Goblin King.
Made me think about comments on the internet. Never know what's going on in someone's life before you say something.
Yep. Or actors that play characters.
Oh yeah, that For sure.
It's just a character.
You lied to me. For years.
I was right. That's why.
What is it about me that made you think you couldn't tell me?
Oh, God.
No, it was nothing to do with you. It was about me. I was 99% sure that you'd support me. The 1% chance that you wouldn't, you scared the shit out of me.
I don't know how you did it. Can't keep a secret for shit.
I know. Another reason I didn't tell you. I hid it from people for years, and the second you find out, I didn't last a month.
I'm sorry, bruv.
The team knows. That's enough for me.
No one's gonna say shit, I promise.
Talk about family. Shit.
That's what a team should
Well,
be.
shit.
It's exactly what a team should be.
See, everybody needs an Isaac.
Top or bottom, sex positions or sleep arrangements?
Sexual position. Unless bunk beds are involved, then it's both.
What about team showers? How does that work?
I keep my head down and I think of global warming.
Yeah, but if I had to shower with a bunch of girls all the time, I'd defo get bonus.
I love you, boyo.
Shut up, Isaac. It's not like
can't
that.
Say it, can you?
No. But you know I do, yeah?
I love the music in the background. I love this. I love this show.
It's exactly what I would have like the moment we found out, I'm like, the team isn't gonna fucking care. And it actually took it to a place to where Isaac was so upset that he felt personally attacked, that he didn't feel like someone he's been playing ball with for years and considers a very close friend couldn't tell him the truth.
Couldn't trust.
Like,
Trust.
Made him so angry that someone screamed at obscenity and he jumped into the stands ready to fucking kill the guy.
Let's go. I would fucking do the same shit.
Again, that's exactly what I expected this team. This team's been together a long time. The core of this group, I believe, before the show started, they've been together even longer. So, I mean, again, you're talking about someone's personal preference, the way they want to live their life. It doesn't matter. I don't care what people do in their private time. It doesn't impact me. If they're happy, you're happy. Cool.
Well,
Like,
I don't not care, as Ted said. I care about you and what happens to you. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. I don't want anybody to treat you bad. That's not fair.
It's one of those things to where if the person is being respectful and everyone involved is being respectful, then let's just live our lives the way we're going to live our lives. There's obviously lines to everything that we deal with in the world and in our lives. But in this scenario, under these circumstances, Colin gets to be a little bit more free now.
Yeah, you should be able to live your life.
That giant weight is now off of his back. And I think this is going to be, like, based off of the performance on the field, I think this is going to be really good for the team because, again, he is a good player, and just outside of even the football, I think he could be a little bit more open and honest with everyone now. He doesn't have to restrict the thing and be like, he was basically being a fake person to them, like making comments just to, again, to cover up who he really was. Like, that's a harsh way to put it. But the idea that he felt the need to restrict that information has to eat you alive.
Yeah, you don't feel like you get to be your true, authentic self.
Yeah, and again,
it kind of hinders like people getting to know you.
100%. And
because that's not the only thing about you.
And I think that's what the great part is about this last shot.
Yeah.
Like, Isaac was literally asking questions that I think are really fair and curious questions. He was like, dude, if I have to take a locker,
that you trust. Yeah.
If I have to take a shower with a large group of people that I'm attracted to, that could be a problem for me. For us dudes, you can't really hide that shit. So, like, the idea that that's kind of a funny topic to bring up amongst really good friends, like, I appreciate that. I think it's pretty funny. And now I feel like they could be open with each other. They could throw jabs at each other. They could be the friends that they need to be. And Isaac is fierce about everything that he does. Whether it's being the captain of the football team or being your friend, this dude brings a fierce attitude to it. And again, as long as you're not breaking any rules or breaking any laws or violating other people's space, you could do whatever the hell you want. It's just a personal preference. Like, that's the way, like, I am too busy in my life taking care of my business, my family, and all the other extracurricular activities that come with that to worry about what your sexual preference is. It doesn't have an impact on me thinking that you're a good or a bad person. How do you treat others? That's how I judge who a person is. And that's what's really important. Are you good?
I'm very proud of you.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter ultimately. No. It really doesn't. Again, unless you're crossing a line, then that's a whole nother discussion. But if you treat people good and people treat you good, then it shouldn't matter. Because it's just the way it goes.
That is not what determines you as a good or a bad person.
And I really, like, this show, I think the thing that this show does flawlessly is that it plants a seed of a story and it really slow burns it really well. And the payoff at the end is always something very like, obviously there's been payoffs that have been heartbreaking and very sad. Yeah. But the way they pay off every story, it's always very impactful. Again, whether it makes you sad or happy, like there's been stories like this show has been soul crushing at moments, but also very happy and uplifting at moments. So I think this show does a flawless job of telling its story. And I feel like every character to this point has had some sort of shine in terms of getting a major element of a story. I mean, there's obviously some of the side characters who probably are never going to get that, but there's tiers to this shit. And there's certain side characters who are above other ones. It's like Danny Rojas is one of those side characters. Isaac, Colin, like those are forefront side characters because, I mean, the main characters of the show are like Ted, Rebecca. I think Nate is in that class at this point. Keely, Roy, and Jamie are like at the top of that list too. So like there's tiers. Like there's a group here, then there's a group here, and then there's a group down here. So the way they give shine to some of these characters, you never really fully expect it. Like when we watched, I didn't expect Colin to get such a major story in this show. I just thought he was going to be one of the players. And I've thought that about most of the players on the team. Like you never know. It's like Sam. Like look at Sam and the story that he's gotten. I never thought he would get such a massive, important story within the show, but it just goes to show that everyone's got their story, everyone's got a life, and everyone has something important to bring to the story overall. And I'm really like Nate's story, for one, I think is excellent because it takes you on this up. It's like, oh my God, the dude who's like the kit man, he ends up becoming like a coach, and he actually is really smart, and him and Ted, they embrace, and then they bring Roy on, and Ted is still taking his advice. You brought on like a dude who's literally labeled as a legend, and you're still listening to him, but then like things go south, and it's like, oh, fuck Nate. And then that starts kind of like, it hits that bottom and it starts making its climb back up. And like the whole Jade involvement has been so good for him, I feel like. And I mean,
but
obviously
the
Rupert thing is what kind of like brought this to rock bottom in terms of Nate as a character. Nate felt a certain way and Rupert embraced it and kind of took advantage of it. And now I feel like Nate's digging himself out of that hole.
Very Emperor.
Yeah, 100%. It is for sure.
Like, feel the dark side. Let the hate consume you.
Yeah.
He wants zero distractions. We're all about the dark side.
And that's why he's the perfect Anakin Vader comparison, because you meet Anakin, like if you go in chronological order of the trilogies, obviously. I mean, Anakin, like you meet him, he's this great young high potential Jedi, and then he turns to the dark side and it's like, oh no, he's bad. He kills all these children and he takes over and like murders all the Jedi and does all this Order 66 stuff.
Spoiler alert.
But then at the end, the light is still in there and he ends up fulfilling his prophecy. It's like, I feel like Nate's going to fulfill his prophecy, and whether Rupert does it or if Nate makes the decision that like, this isn't for me, I'm gonna go somewhere else, I think Nate's gonna have his big redemption moment. Like it's obviously building. Like you could see he's a really good actor. You could see through facial expressions that he is conflicted. And like when he was looking at the photo with Jade, like he had this like, he was almost glowing at the idea of like Ted could put aside all the differences, take his kid to a game and have fun. And it's like, damn, like that's a really big step. So like I feel like, especially now that Rupert met his girlfriend, try to invite him out with some other girls and try to have like a party, and Nate's like, I'm good, I'm gonna leave.
What would you do?
Same thing that Nate did.
Well, no, I mean like even if
I'm more brash. I think, than Nate. I'm more confident in like standing up for myself to anyone.
Not that like you would go in and like have sex or anything like that, but like just to go and have dinner and then be like, if anything weird happens, be like, I'm out.
I wouldn't even put like if I was, especially at the very beginning of a relationship, and Nate has obviously liked her for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
If I was in that spot and I walked into the bar and Rupert was standing with these two girls and the expectation was like I was going to be the fourth party of this, I'd be like, nah, dude, I got a girl that I like. I'm not going to fuck that up, even if my job was potentially at stake. Like that's a really fucked up position to put someone in.
Yeah, it is.
And
Rupert is a pretty fucked up guy.
I was just about to say it's very much in line with who he is as a character. So, yeah, I think that was a really big moment for Nate, and I think he's either going to stand up to Rupert. I don't know if Rupert's going to try to fire him first, but like I feel like it's definitely coming to that point, and I think Nate's going to pick Rupert up and throw him down the shaft and watch him die.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. That's not going to happen in Ted Lasso. But like the equivalent of the Star Wars version of his redemption is going to come. I think he's absolutely going to
cut his arm off first.
I mean, maybe, or well, his arm would have to get cut off.
Oh, that's right.
So I mean, he's already Anakin, his arm was already gone.
My bad.
So yeah. But it's one of those things to where I think
I jumped too far ahead to Luke without considering Emperor. I got it.
So
just ignore me.
I think Nate. I don't know if he's going to make the step himself and realize like this is bad, like I need to just leave and go either have my talk with Ted and then join another team, or
you can't go back to Ted.
Well, no, but he needs to talk. He's going to talk to Ted.
No, absolutely. Like, but you can't. That job is gone.
No, he's not going to go be. He's proven his worth as a manager.
Yes.
He's not going to go back to being an assistant.
Yeah. No, you can't. Yeah.
He deserves it. Whether Rupert tries to like drag his name through the mud or whatever he's going to do publicly. I think Nate's proven his worth as a manager.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to be able to get another good job if he chooses to, or something's going to happen to Rupert. I don't know. Either way, I think he's going to stand up for himself and realize like, hey, this isn't working for me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I mean, this show, again, it's a masterclass in storytelling, especially long form storytelling.
Yeah.
Like they plant seeds, they let that shit grow, and then they hit you with the conclusion of a really good story. So good job, team, in supporting him. Colin, I'm talking about. I think that was really good. And again, I had no doubt that they were going to support him. I was wondering what was going on with Isaac, but like I kind of hit the nail on the head. I felt like it was a personal attack that he felt that he couldn't be honest with him, and that's exactly what it was. So cool. I'm glad that we can move forward. They're having success. They've won a lot of games in a row, and they're moving into the right direction. They won't get relegated.
Right.
At least that's what it feels like we're moving towards. So good stuff.
So, yeah.
Another good episode. You got anything else?
No.
All right, y'all. You guys share your thoughts. Leave your comments down below. We'll see you later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.